Okay, this next command is called the IPCONFIG/all command. Sometimes when you call tech support, they'll ask you for this command, or if you're setting up your wireless, you might need to know your MAC address or IP address, or a couple different. So here's the command: if IPCONFIG /all, and let me get the right one. Okay, you see there's a lot of information in here. We'll start from the top. It gives you the name of your computer. If you're in a domain, you have a DNS suffix, which would be like engineer_3 dot Microsoft.com or something like that. Other stuff, the node type, that's all if you're in domain. IP routing is not enabled, so it's just not a router. Win's proxy, you don't have a proxy enabled. The DNS suffix search list here is fritz.box, which is configured on our DSL router connecting back to the ISP. Then you see the wireless connections. You see them over here. Type adapters and stuff. It says the meter is disconnected. It tells you the type. It tells you the MAC address and DHCP is enabled. You know all this stuff is configured anyway, so you can get your IP address from your local wireless router that you're going to connect to your DSL anyway. The next one you see is your Ethernet local LAN adapter. This is the one that your wired or Ethernet port you'll see. The first thing you see is your MAC address. You see the DHCP. See this nice long number here. This is actually an IPv6 address, and it's a local address. You talk about an FE80. Here's your other non-routable IP address in the subnet mask. It tells you the date the lease was obtained and when it expires, and gives you your default gateway DHCP server, your IP or your DHCP IAID right here, and then your client ID down here. And list your DNS servers, and if you got NetBIOS over TCP/IP, that's the old stuff there. And you need this when you're trying to check your connectivity. If any of these say anything other than what you have here, if you get like a 169 IP address, that means you're not connected. That's a Microsoft assigned IP address 169, and that tells you not connected. So you need to check between you and the switch to see, or the wireless router, see why you don't have connectivity. Normally, if you don't have connectivity with your wireless router, you could have MAC address filtering on the wireless configured, and you're not configured in the actual list that's configured to allow access. If it's on a wired LAN, then you need to check out your port and make sure it's enabled. Check your cable, make sure you have good connectivity, and that's pretty much it. This is a short class on how to check your IP address and check your layer 1 and layer 2 connectivity, or actually up to layer 3 connectivity. And that's all I have for now.